Welcome back to Mirror Readings. I'm Molly, and today we're talking about the lines of our life's work. Our life's work is the very first node in our gene key profile, and it begins and ends the sequence. So our life's work connects us to our evolution. It also connects us to our pearl, which is our prosperity sequence and how we fit into society. So the lines in our gene keys describe how we move from the shadow to the gift frequency to the city frequency. The lines correspond to the lines in the Chinese I Ching hexagrams. Each hexagram has 6 lines. If you're familiar with the I Ching, you know what I'm talking about. So let's get into it. There are 6 lines for every node in our gene key chart, and today we're looking at our life's work. Our life's work connects us via the path of challenge to our evolution. All 3 gene key sequences, genius activation, Venus, Pearl, they all have 3 features that carry with it the paths of challenge, breakthrough, and core stability. So as we move from our life's work to our evolution, that's the challenge. This gene key in our life's work may be a good indicator of the type of role we're supposed to play in the world, but the gene keys are not always literal. So you have to look at the deeper meaning behind the shadow, gift, and city of your life's work. The most important thing to remember is that shadows are what block what we want, and the gifts are what magnetize it. So, line 1, the creator. Line 1's have to create something new, and it has to be their own idea. It doesn't mean they can never work for anyone else, but it does mean that whatever they're expressing through that work, it has to have some originality to it, like a version of it that's unique to them. And there's just no way around it. These line 1s will never feel fulfilled in life if they're not doing something that is their original spark of creativity brought into form. Line 2 is the dancer, and line 2s are fun. They have to move to the rhythm of life. They have to figure out early in life what they love, what they're naturally excellent at, and that's what they have to do with their lives. Second lines are meant to be unself-conscious. Like, you imagine someone who's dancing just lost in the joy of dance. That's how these people have to fulfill their life's work in order to be happy. Next up, we have line 3, which is the changer. Now, line 3s typically follow a much less linear path than most people when it comes to their life's work. It says if you have a third line for your life's work, your great challenge is to learn to let go of what your mind thinks is normal and just embody constant change. So these people in the shadow frequency might look really chaotic, but at the gift frequency, they're just going with the flow. Whatever life brings them, they just do the fuck out of it. Yeah, they're constantly adapting and changing, and whatever work allows for that kind of dynamism is aligned with the line 3 life's work. So line 4 is the server. That's me. So of all of the 6 lines, the 4th line has the capacity to be the most focused. Yes. I'm also a manifesting generator, so that's not 100% the case, but I digress. So this gene key has an incredible capacity for conviction. You have the innate ability to influence other people. Depending on your attitude, you can either push people away or draw them towards you. Stop yelling at me, gene keys. All right, the whole deal with line 4s is that we're in it because we love to see people smile. So whatever makes that happen, that's the kind of service that we need to be in. The 5th line is the fixer, and line 5s are pure practicality. Whatever it is, they just get it done. They're naturally wired to turn chaos into order. So if you have a 5th line in your life's work, then you have the capacity to go far in the outer world, like farther than all the other lines. And when you contemplate this gene key of your life's work, think about how you can make a business out of this archetype. When the gifts are well organized, they're needed by basically everybody. And yeah, again, this line has the ability to be the most successful in the material world. So go off, line 5s. And finally, line 6 is the teacher. And line 6s can get frustrated easily in shadow frequency because they can just see further than all the other lines. So 6 lines stand apart from other lines and, in a sense, live according to different laws. This archetype of the teacher doesn't necessarily mean that you're destined to be a teacher in your life's work, but it does mean that you share the essential attribute of any really good teacher, which is that you understand that all people are born with different gifts, and if you provide the right environment and encouragement, those gifts will emerge on their own. So yeah, the big thing that 6 lines have to work to move from the shadow to the gift frequency is patience. And one more thing, as you contemplate the shadow of your life's work, be gentle with yourself. This is your evolutionary challenge in this lifetime. And as the book says, when you come to the gene keys, you must be prepared for a certain level of inner discomfort, because to look at your shadows and to become aware of them in your daily life is what this work is all about. And this is a big one, so there's a lot of benefit to facing it. Thank you again for tuning into my channel. I'm Molly. You're watching Mirror Readings, and if you'd like to get a gene key reading with me, please visit my website, mirrorreadings.com. Email me if you have any questions, mirrorreadings@gmail.com, and all subscribers to the channel get 15% off. Thank you.